Here we are with the assistant head of lower school, Mr. Sagarese. Thank you for coming.
Well, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
What has it been your favorite part of being a part of the lower school?
Well, there's so many great things about the lower school, but I do believe probably my favorite part is getting to know you guys, getting to know the student body, having students get to know who I am, and each day having more and more students calling me by my name. That's really a very cool part about my job.
Cool. Has it been an easy transition?
It's been fairly easy. This school is much bigger than my last school, so there are more faces to get to know, more students to get to know, more faculty to get to know, but my daily responsibilities and things that I do on a daily basis are very similar to what I've experienced in the past. So it's been easy, but at times very challenging as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we're so happy that you found us. And how did you find us?
Actually, that's a pretty funny story. My wife and I, Mrs. Sagarese and I, we were at a hot wing eating contest. And we'll get to that a little bit later, but we were at a hot wing eating contest, and I invited my friend to come and see me eat these hot wings, and he brought his wife, who happens to be a teacher here at St. Andrew's School. And while we were at the hot wing eating contest, she said, "You know what? There's a position at St. Andrew's School, and you would be perfect for the position, so why don't you go ahead and apply?" And that's exactly how this whole thing started.
What do you think makes St. Andrews a special place?
Well, there are lots of things that make St. Andrews a special place. I think, first and foremost, the sense of community here on campus. Second, the school spirit that I've been experiencing so far. And thirdly, I believe the students and their diverse backgrounds make the lower school such a special place to be each and every day.
Yeah, I agree. What are some ideas you have to make lower school even better?
Well, I have one idea that I would really like to see take place, because a lot of times I think students, they feel that my position, my job here is, part of it is for when they get in trouble. They have to come see Mr. Sagarese, you know. And at times that is the case. But I also want there to be a system in place here to reward students for doing the right thing. Not just have me here for catching students doing the wrong thing, but actually catching students doing the right thing. And then to have a reward system in place to motivate all the students to acknowledge their accomplishments, whether it's academic or on the sports field or in the weapons center, picking up garbage off the floor if they see it there and it necessarily doesn't belong to them. So just catching kids doing things right would be definitely something that I would like to implement in the future.
Cool, thanks.
Lower school is known for its fun and spirit. Can you give us an example of how that spirit has touched you specifically?
Sure. I think right at the beginning of the year, something that touched my heart, and I know the hearts of my two children here at St. Andrew's School, was the honor pinning ceremony. I thought that is a very touching and meaningful experience, the whole ceremony and the experience of it, where not only do we receive a nice little pin, but we also get to promise everything that the honor code believes in and what St. Andrews believes in here.
So, what are some of your hobbies, and what do you do when you're not at school?
Well, being a dad is a very busy thing, as you can imagine, so a lot of my hobbies have to do with my children. My son Willem loves to build things in the garage, so I spend a lot of time in the garage building things out of wood. And we also go out and we play some golf together, and we love to go fishing. So we do some fishing. We get to go on Grandpa's boat every once in a while, and some tennis here and there when we have time. And then just spending time with the family. Family time is quality time, so lots of family activities.
That sounds like lots of fun. And also, as a trombone player, what do you think about bands like Chicago or Trombone Shorty?
Chicago is one of my favorite bands, and growing up when I was in middle school, all my friends were listening to the popular music, and my friend and I were listening to Chicago. And actually later on when I was in college, I got to perform in a band, a lot of Chicago music. And probably my favorite song from Chicago is 25 or 624, which is a great, great Chicago song.
What is your favorite word?
My favorite word would be love.
What's your least favorite word?
Can't or hate.
What inspires you creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
I would say good music and being outdoors.
What turns you off?
Littering and yelling.
What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, Jaws.
What's your favorite food?
I have two. Blue claw crabs and very, very, very spicy hot wings.
What sound or noise do you love?
I love the sound, are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
I love the sound of fishing line coming off of a fishing reel.
What sound or noise do you hate?
I hate when that sound stops.
What is your favorite song?
Oh boy, that's a difficult one. My favorite song, I would have to say MacArthur Park.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
I would love to attempt to be a professional golfer.
What profession would you not like to do?
Anything that has to do with blood. Anything dealing with blood. I don't like blood.
What would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
We've been expecting you.
Is there anything else you would like to say to the people of St. Andrews?
Absolutely. I'd like to say thank you for them welcoming me on campus, and to the faculty and staff and students for welcoming me on campus. And I just look forward to a super year and all the great things that are coming in the next months.
And there you have it, folks, our exclusive interview with Mr. Sagarese. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. It was great.